Thread of gentlemen.
Does anybody want to hear about a wanking on a train?
That's an intro.
Diving straight in.
Diving straight in.
Question still stands, fellas.
I know all about it. But yes, I'd like to hear your version.
How are you guys doing, first of all?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Everyone winning?
Are you good?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, good.
It's spring, finally.
It is. It's a lovely hot day. Well, it's not
Spring
hot.
has sprung.
And when you listen to this in October, it's going to be...
Well, it's like our Christmas special when everyone was celebrating summer.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to The Thread of Gentlemen,
a podcast where we take a kamikaze dive into the best
and often worse tales the internet has to offer.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Ben.
I'm Charlie, and without any further ado,
I think we need to get this show started.
I'd love to hear all about a wanky train.
Dean's wanky train.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you, Dean.
He said, when I was stupid / testosterone-fueled teen, I jerked off on a train bathroom. In a train bathroom.
Weird place
on
to
a
do
train
it.
bathroom.
I mean, but like, you can't ever want it that bad.
With those Star Trek-style fucking doors.
Yeah.
There's risk involved.
There is a Well,
so maybe that's the thing.
So straight away, right? If you're doing it on a train, yes, that's the risk. Because it always happens with a poo. Like, you're going for a poo and you kind of think... Like, you press the lock button, but what is that? Do you know what I mean?
It means nothing.
I mean, think of how that company runs every other aspect of their business. This is the one bit that's going to be successful? Not likely. No. So the sucking sound as the door opens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you have got a finite amount of time to put your chap away before, 30 or 40 people are going to...
Staring down the barrel of the gun.
Yeah. Before the eyes meet.
it's funny we should say this because the next line in Dean's story is the electronic door lock didn't work.
So why... yeah.
But you know this is going to happen when you're on a train. It's the danger.
A lady has opened the door. Oh. Looked down and looked back up and then made a little noise of, oh.
There's a man masturbating in a train bathroom.
This is the fun part of stories like this, is there's no preparation. That how you react is the honest and true version of yourself.
Yeah. There's a cock.
The thing is, actually, it says she made a little noise, right? But I've gone, because it could be,
It could be,
Yeah, it could be,
Hey, pal.
It could be,
See? Take your pick. Send your votes in now. What kind of was it? That's really funny because everyone's going to put text in. They're going to go, I think it was an so. She closed the door and noped the fuck out there. I yanked up my trousers and ran through the train in the opposite direction. Good.
Yeah.
You left the fucking hat.
Yeah.
You just leave it, okay? Just opposite direction. Well done. You know what you're doing as well? You're moving in the opposite direction for criminal fucking conviction.
Yeah.
Yes, that is an offence.
Yeah.
Well, the door didn't lock. I give him some.
Yeah, who's getting convicted? Her or him?
Do you know what I mean?
Technically, it was her that made it a sex offence because she witnessed it.
Oh.
That's
If a tree falls in a forest, John. I camped...
Not illegal unless you tell anyone.
I camped out in the vestibule until I got off at my stop, head firmly down. Good.
Yeah.
You're carrying your shame like you should do.
He left the hat.
Yeah. To this day, I wonder if she looked long enough to realise what I was actually doing. She saw.
Yeah, there's no hiding
This is fucking... You don't compute that. It just happens. Actually, this guy's fucking winning again. Because he said, don't know whether she looked long enough to realise what she was doing. He finishes with, she probably did. Well, if you're out there, I'm sorry for sullying your eyes. I hope you tell stories about me to the relatives and family gatherings. No, she's taken that to the grave.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You sent it into...
Stories at thethreadofgentleman.com.
Fucking seemed...
Yeah, come on. It's like we're professionals. It's like we know what we're doing sometimes.
Sometimes not. Love it. No fluff on that story. Just, I had a wait for the train. They saw it. I'm ashamed. And he apologised.
He did, and he's got a very good chance of winning a T-shirt because I liked that simple story.
I do too.
Well, guys, listen, I've got another contender here for...
Got a contender for a T-shirt?
Okay.
I've got a contender for a T-shirt.
Yeah.
This one was sent in by Alf. Thank you very much for sending this one in, Alf. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Alf.
I think he emailed in to stories@thethreadofgentleman.com.
He certainly did.
This is very, very Thread of Gentlemen. It was called Weekend of Bowel Problems.
Nice.
Right, he's setting out his stall early. We know where we are.
Yeah, we're season 3. Right, moving on. So when I was 15 and was going to my mate's house for Friday night, we would leave early the next morning to go to the kids' army camp. This was an activity that we often did together.
You are children at the time. Otherwise,
Known as victims.
yeah.
Okay, so he goes there a lot every Friday night, stays with his friend, and then does this the next day.
CCF. Is that what this is?
I have no idea.
My parents had decided they had enough of me and my brothers, so they decided to fuck off to Stockholm for the weekend. That week, I never quite felt 100%, but it was Friday night when it started.
Oh dear, when it started.
All right.
Walking from the local station to his house after school, my stomach starts hurting. I panicked. Slowly it dawned on me, but not before I had explosively shit diarrhea all down both my legs and my trousers.
Poor guy, then. That sounds like it came on fast.
Hey, Thread of Gentlemen! I tried to play it off not to embarrass myself in front of my friend and rushed back to his house, trying not to get more shit over me. You probably failed at that.
Yeah, I imagine,
It's
yeah.
too late.
Throw your shoes away.
Just embrace it, send it. I spent the next hour holed up in his bathroom, cleaning, shitting.
Oh,
But
mate.
that's not all. His parents, particularly his dad, were really nice about it and only joked about it 50 times.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do.
That's exactly
Good
what I
dad.
do.
Hey, shit pets!
That name's going to stick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We swiftly cancelled camp and decided I should stay with them for the weekend.
Yeah, stay within 10 feet of porcelain at all times.
The next couple of days we spent playing football, GTA and FIFA.
Nice.
And whenever I got a warning stomach pain, I would rush to the loo.
And now I cut to our sponsors, Men's Nappies by Tenor.
By Sunday evening, I thought I was okay and out the other side.
No.
yes.
You're never
How
there.
wrong I was.
It's not over until it's over.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Leonard Skinner track. It basically the solo is not over until
Yeah,
you stop
do you know what I mean?
hearing solo.
Yeah.
So Sunday night we decided to go paddleboarding. You guys fucking awesome life. That's fucking amazing.
So wait,
No,
he's got the shits and he's gone, I think I'm basically okay. Let's go paddleboarding.
well, yeah, but you're in
Large
the water.
body of
That's
water.
safe. That's safe as houses.
Well,
Yeah, come on. Well, you know.
you've also said that these guys have great lives. After he's told you that he's had the worst shits.
Gone to army camp
Almost
and got
ever.
the shits.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
on the army camp.
That's not what I've been told.
So Sunday night we decided to go paddleboarding. It was great and we had a lovely time. How quickly the mood flipped. Whilst packing up, I felt the infamous lurch I'd felt so many times that weekend, and I ran. Where you don't need to run, go in the sea.
When do you call it a day and go to hospital?
Yeah.
Like, how many times does this need to happen to you before you go, I think there's a really bad problem here? Because you have bowel cancer.
But no, again, this guy makes the mistake. My mate's house was only a few streets away. You're in the sea. You don't need to.
Yeah, it's God's toilet. Come on.
Yeah. How naive. 50 metres, that all I got.
Sorry, Scunthorpe, you're second in that.
I felt it spilling out of me like someone had pulled the cork. I rushed to a hedgerow out of someone's house and the tsunami came. You're in the sea. Why did you leave? Why did you
just
leave?
fucking poo in the sea, man.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, pee in the sea. If you say you don't, fuck off.
I had, I'm not going to name them, but I had an acquaintance, let's say once, who we were all swimming in the sea. We swam out to like this thing out in the sea. We were swimming back and he did a shit. Solid log.
Yeah.
And as
Okay.
he was swimming, it was caught in his wake and it followed him all the way back to shore. So he was trying to swim faster and it was chasing him.
Have you guys ever been to Frensham Ponds?
Yes, yeah, I've been to French Ponds, yeah.
We, the guys, we used to kind of go there after work.
Yeah.
When we all lived together because it was so easy to get to. And it was
Yeah.
nice to go for a swim on a fucking hot day.
I know, I'm never going to go.
And there was one time we went and there was a little boy kind of out in the middle and we used to kind of swim to it and then swim back.
Yeah.
And there was one time.
Flotation boy, not a little boy.
So one of my friends was like, we were swimming along and this was pond water. Like, this is gross, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And he saw something bubbling in front of him. And he kind of kept swimming to it, being like, could be a leaf, could be,
Could be Nessie.
bit of twig or something like that. And then there's because you're at ground level as well, because you're in the water, there's not much visibility.
Yeah, agree.
The brown water is
it got to about a foot away from him and he realised it was poo. And like it was still kind of, he still had momentum. Like the poo was still kind of like bobbing away. So he was kind of like panic pushing away this human poo. Like to try and get it the fuck out of his way.
It just keeps coming, doesn't it?
And it just kept coming because the more he did that, the more it was coming towards him.
Oh, fuck's sake, man! Because at some point, like you're gonna touch it.
Yeah,
It's coming in your mouth. There's no way to avoid
I
that.
think the thing to do is dive under it. Go under it, go the other side because its momentum is going to keep.
Yeah, but
going
you
that
know,
way.
when you try swimming underwater from a soft start, like you don't get that far.
You're going to come up and it's going to be on your head.
There's nothing to push on. Like you're literally you're going underwater, then going up closer.
Right off with this. So, wait, is there more to the kid shitting himself?
Yeah, there was a load more. Yeah, but he didn't get a pill.
Oh yeah, because it's weekend at Poonies.
Yeah, weekend at Poonies. So yeah, he shit himself in a hedgerow. One thing I hadn't calculated was the size of the hedge. It only began as the walls stopped. So
Don't
the
calculate
poo-
it. You just see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're shitting yourself, you don't get much. He went.
It's happening.
He went somewhere. It could have been a brick wall. So
Yeah.
he's done right for the planet.
From the sound of it, it still might be.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
going to touch some wood right now because, and it's not my penis, but the reason I say that is because the only times I've ever had fucking the rizzles, I've been within fucking meters of a toilet.
Lucky boy.
Yeah. And at home,
Yeah.
so I'm in comfort.
yeah.
You know, whilst you're shit, like it's when you have that enough shit that you just involuntary like tear coming down your fucking eye because you're I'm not even crying, I'm not even in pain. It's just your body's going. It's an upsetting situation.
Yeah.
But I've been at home. I'm realising that I've lived a very privileged existence since starting this podcast because like I don't know how I think I'd ever recover if that happened outside of.
Well, you would write it into.
Well, you write into the Thread of Gentlemen, stories.thethreadofgentlemen.com.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you listen, you just go over it.
Yeah, you get on
There's
with it.
nothing else to do.
There is literally nothing else to do or can be done.
Yeah,
Right.
just be like, I pooed somewhere I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not wearing some
a story
shoes
about
that
it.
I like.
Yeah.
I'm going to be wearing shoes that I like
Yeah, of course.
because I don't wear shoes I don't like.
Yeah.
So it's a sad day, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's upsetting.
you don't buy pants and go, these are my poo pants.
No, so when I was running once, I bought I bought this really nice pair of shoes. They're really, really smart. And it was when I was doing like running all the time when I was thin and healthy and everything like that. And there was one time I was going for a run and I needed to pee. And I didn't really want to stop because I was doing good time. So I just thought, gonna go.
Pee and run.
So I went and...
Surely the run changes.
Were you not
No, you just...
leaking as you, dripping as you ran?
So it went down my legs.
Yeah.
Went into my nice shoes.
No, of course.
And
Where else?
I mean, this is just...
Are these running spikes?
No, they're not running spikes, but they're pretty expensive.
I was going to say, 'cause running spikes are not cheap.
Yeah, these are still like 80 quid shoes, and I really liked them. They
Your
were
squishy boots.
They're an awesome blue colour. And I thought, because they stunk of pee afterwards, so I had to kind of wash them.
That's how it works.
And I thought, if I just put them in hot water, this is going to be absolutely fine.
Did you shrink your shoes?
I shrunk my shoes, and then I really like those shoes.
They're gone. Cold water would have done the job.
Can't wear them again.
Any water.
Yeah.
Bong water would have done the job. Fucking- oh, wow.
So yeah,
Or just don't piss yourself. Just go for a piss.
I was making.
There are those
making good
moments in
progress.
life where you've made a decision and you go, I signed off on that choice.
No, I remember because I had about 5 minutes of I need to pee.
Usually it's before I injure myself. That's, there's the broken limbs and cut fingers and stuff like that, but never with defecating.
No, give it time.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
That would. There it is.
But going back to the story. So one thing I hadn't calculated was the size of the hedge. It only began as the wall stopped. So the poo cascaded through the branches and landed slap bang on the pavement.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Never knew what happened after that as I immediately started running away,
Is it
wary of
Pingu
round
walking
two.
or the sounds of platting shit hitting fucking cold stone?
Well, you're not going to... It's diarrhea, isn't it? So it's basically lube, so it's slick. So you're
It's
fine.
basically lube. What a shocking insight into your life.
Cut some fucking corners to get to that one.
Yeah. All I know is that my mate's dad, who took us paddleboarding, walked right past it on his return to the house. Haven't been invited back, curiously enough.
Oh, they identified it to you then?
Yeah. And then, thanks, lads, for letting me share my story. I've been honoured to make it on the podcast. Well, you have made it onto the podcast.
Mate. Well done.
Thank you very much for sending that one in, Alf. Really appreciate it.
Nice
Round
one.
weekend of fun.
Top boy.
Yeah. This one is called...
Are you a Jonathan or are you just a John?
I'll be wherever you want me to be, baby.
Yeah? Don't know why I'm asking that.
Bitch cheeks in it.
Do you know what I found out quite recently?
What, there we go?
Hamish is Scottish for John.
Is it fucking really?
Yeah,
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Because what else would it be? Not Henry, no.
No.
If yours also, does that mean McTavish is Scottish for Smith?
I want to believe that.
Hamish is just how you type a sneeze, I'm sure.
Nailed that. Sorry, Scotland.
Yeah, sorry, Scotland.
All right. Well, yeah. Is that a fact?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So you don't just come here for fucking shit stories. You come here for facts.
You learn some
The
stuff.
facts of life.
Anyway, back to the shit stories.
Yeah. Come here.
This one is called The Weekends Come Early by Ben. Thank you, Ben. My mates and I would go to some dive shithole clubs when we were younger. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
One night, the smoking hot...
McCluskey's in Kingston.
Oh, what was that all about, man?
Jesus.
That's where it gets shut because someone got
Probably.
stabbed or was drugging people or something.
The reason I heard he got shot, which I think I shared it, I saw this. Someone had like really bad diarrhea, but like explosively bad, and like they closed it down because someone shit
We've done
themselves.
this so many times that might have made it onto the podcast.
Yeah,
Let's just
it has.
throw it in again.
So, no, you're right. It was
Pretty much
Oceana
like-
that got shot because someone got stabbed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kingston.
I thought it was rape, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
No.
Just fucking.
I think there's been a rape up there.
It's a big pick and mix of shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody's winning. My mates and I would go to some dive shithole clubs when we were younger. One night, the smoking hot girl comes in and we hit it off. She's funny and weird, and I was definitely interested. She was 26 and I was 19, so she had a few more experiences on me, but we hit it off and I ended up back at hers.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay.
Good
And I
darts.
like the funny weird thing.
No, I did take your positivity, you two, and stuff it in a fucking sack because the story's only just begun.
Yeah.
But I want to retain something before we get into it.
I like feeling like there's good stories in
I
the
don't want
world.
to be negative Nancy in the group, but I have a fucking imagine that this is probably.
One day we should do an episode of just like good wins. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nice things that happened.
The podcast ended at season 4.
yeah, that's not what we do here.
Someone else's podcast.
So we're doing the deed, and she whispers to me, "You know, Ben, I have another hole."
Nice.
So at 19, I earned my brown wings.
Yeah.
I love that. Brown wings. Got to be honest, not really my thing, but it was definitely hers. She was mad into it, and I remember thinking how much my cock must stink in my boxes as I made my way home.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, this started becoming...
You know, Ben.
I have another hole.
It's so like matter of factly, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate that though. That I remember thinking how much my cock must stink in my boxes. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Grim.
Oh, it doesn't matter though, does it?
Well,
I mean, it does to me. Yeah.
poopy sausage is not the way to go.
No.
No, there's preparation where the next happen.
Goes in like a chipolata, comes out like a lion bar.
Do you know what? Let's just. Oh, fuck's sake.
Covered in nuts.
I'm afraid to say anal is like the Bay of Pigs invasion. Without preparation, it ends in disaster.
What a high class reference to something so derogatory. Love it.
We do not do it because it is easy, but because it is hard.
Oh man. Anyway, this started becoming a regular thing between us. Not a relationship or any kind of deep connection, but she was cool and interesting, and I got to shag an older woman.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah. Every time she wanted it up the arse, and I would do it, but it was definitely more her thing than mine.
Fair enough.
One day, we're meeting up on a Tuesday night, and she tells me that we've got to stop shagging up the arse. I tell her, this is fine. She tells me that she's heard some real horror stories about what it does to your body.
Didn't she invite this situation?
Yeah.
Right.
Again, I tell her, this is fine. It's more her thing than mine. She keeps iterating that it can't ever happen again. Fine, I say. Then she says, well, maybe just on weekends. He's literally put the next line is, dirty bitch. Right.
And he rested on the 7th day.
So we're back at hers, having normal sex, and things are great. This is after this, so it's Tuesday night. Me and my chap are both happy that it's not getting a colonic coating this evening. So we're banging away. All of a sudden, she jumps on the floor like a fucking cat, lifts her arse in the air so her brown hoop is winking at me. She turns her head and says, "The weekend's come early, Benny boy."
Oh, yes.
You know what this is getting from last episode? One of these drive-by oohs.
He ends it with, "I will never forget those words." Well, thank you for that, Benny boy.
Benny boy.
God damn.
Yeah, Benny boy got
off.
Oh, damn. There's no lessons to learn from that.
No.
Well,
No.
weekends can come early.
Yeah. So that was just a woman who really liked it up the chuff,
Fair play. Good luck to her.
despite of imminent prolapsing.
The purple brain.
Right, is it time for the news?
It could be time for the
Yes.
news. Let's do it.
For anybody that wants any more stories, is there a way that we can find out these stories from these people, Tom?
What do you mean?
I didn't set that up well, did I?
I know what you meant, but no, you did not.
It came out, I walked into that sentence and had a stroke.
If people want to send us more stories, where can they send them to, Charlie?
You can send them into stories at thethreadofgentleman.com.
Oh, yes.
We're also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok,
Your mum's house.
YouTube. Like and subscribe. Okay, so we are currently filming this in a part of the world where this takes place. Thank you very much, the Metro.
Yep.
The title of it is "Woman Rode Motorbike Naked, Got Fingered in the Street and Punched a Blind Man."
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to give this a little bit more context.
Yeah,
I live in a place that I'm not going to name,
yeah.
but this type of shit happens all the fucking time.
But it's shit, like it's a nice place, but
Yeah.
I believe you when it says it happens all the time.
Yeah, and this story is from here because I remember it.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but I do remember it.
Right.
It wasn't me.
Right, have you got the bleep button working for us? A woman has been jailed and banned from entering beep after she punched a blind man and was caught in the middle of a sex act in the street.
You're a dickhead.
Natasha Claus, 36, was described as a mess by a judge.
That's fine.
That's worse than any sentence. When a judge says you're a mess.
No, I think you're being quite kind.
Well, yeah. No, let's not lie.
Considering that, the amount of fucking vocabulary that could be used to describe this absolute fucking train wreck of a human soul.
Yeah, so she was described as a mess by a judge after she turned up to court 4 hours late to be handed a 13th month prison sentence.
Lol.
The judge revealed that she'd be in court riding through the Surrey town naked on a motorbike, but added that she was not being sentenced for that particular incident. That was fine. That's judge,
fine.
No issues there. She pleaded guilty, outraging public decency after she was caught in the middle of a sex act that Judge Peter Ross said was no doubt for money. Prosecutor John Upton said she was spotted being fingered by a man on July 29th this year. A mother with her 2 children asked her to stop, and Claus responded by threatening to punch her. When she was arrested at the scene, police said her jeans were pulled up, but her knickers were in her handbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or were they in a twist?
Mr. Upton told Crown Court that she was in the habit of befriending vulnerable men, then taking advantage of them. Trouble flared when one of these men was threatened to be being kicked out of his flat by the local council because of her antisocial behaviour. They argued and Claus attacked him because he was registered blind. When arrested for the attack, she assaulted 2 police officers, calling one of them something racist, which I'm not going to say.
Oh, yeah, no, don't do that.
Defence barrister Timothy Lee said that that she was addicted to inhaling butane gas, leading Judge Moss to tell her, "Your life is a mess."
Butane gas is what's in lighters.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it explains the behaviour.
Why she's such a hothead.
Yeah. Hey!
I will get my coat.
He told her, "You are a mess. Your life is a mess. I spoke to your son earlier, and as a testament to something in your son's life, that he's never been in court and finds the whole situation awful." Judge, 3 months.
Ooh,
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
Fingered and punched a blind man. Hey! Right, guys, there is a game.
Go on, I love a
fun game that anybody can play at home. You can play along. This is fucking great. Basically, what you do is you type in your birthday and then you type Florida Man to see what Florida Man got up to on your birthday. So should we all play this game?
Yeah,
Can we give it a go?
Let's do it. So I'm going to just pick, I've typed in my birthday and I'm going to pick out the top 3 headlines that have come up on Google. This Florida Man has been busy.
So, I mean, like, Florida Man, like, it's just like this ultimate story because it always says a Florida man has done some of the most ridiculous fucking thing that you've ever heard of.
Right. Yeah.
Like, there's no way of knowing where it's going to go. It's going to be insane.
Right, so here we go. Florida man riding golf cart accused of shooting person for walking a dog on the golf course.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That is an overreaction. The next headline.
It's not as bad as the reaction.
Shouldn't have been talking
overreaction
shit.
from other week.
That's true, yeah. The less said about that, the
In
better.
the UK, we call that chat shit get banged.
Yeah.
Right, so this is the next one. Florida man stabbed nephew for hogging bathroom.
Yeah.
Authorities say a 72-year-old Florida man repeatedly stabbed his nephew because he was taking too long in the bathroom. It's like some Oscar Pistorius style
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Fuck.
That's got
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine that? Stabbing someone, like taking too long in the bathroom, someone's going to fucking stab you.
Yeah.
What I love about these stories is
Florida.
we basically just remove all context.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's like every story. Right, okay, so this is the last one I'm going to do.
Like the sentence surely finished with he was taking too long in the bathroom and hogging all of the cocaine.
Right, so we've got...
Let me in, Leroy! God damn it, Leroy!
Right. A Florida man was arrested at an Olive Garden after police say he caused a drunken disturbance and was shoveling other people's spaghetti into his mouth with his hands.
Oh,
Yes.
See, no, I'm not going to judge that, man, because we do that all the time
I'm
with other
judging that,
people's
man.
drinks. Now, I minesweep, so why can't we do that with fucking complex carbohydrates, okay?
Oh, man.
I've heard Olive Gardens are lovely.
I'm gonna do one more because it's really good.
Please do.
Florida man was arrested after telling a playground full of kids where babies come from. So he climbed, according to this, Otis Dwayne Ryan,
Otis.
30,
Yeah.
climbed to the top of playground equipment at a park in Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, that tracks. And told them where babies come from. So, funny. This is his mugshot.
Yes. That's a sinister fucking human being if I've ever seen one.
Jesus, wow.
Right, guys. Your turn.
Right.
Your birthday, Florida
Go
man.
on, Kib, you go first. Sorry, I said to mine is fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Right, we ready?
I haven't clicked anything. I just hit enter. I will read now. Naked Florida man starts house fire while baking cookies.
Of course he fucking does.
Florida man 70 slams child because playground was too noisy, police say.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't selected. I'm just reading them in order.
Yeah.
I want to know the rest of that one. So, Florida man bitten by alligator after mistaking reptile for dog.
There is some visionary clues there.
By the way,
Some ocular-
I'm going to scroll, and it's Florida man, something to do with alligator, Florida man, something to do with alligator, something to do with alligator. That's 3 in a row. Florida man told police he lost it, shot mother over orange juice. Now, that's not as weird as it sounds. And Charlie, you're going to help me on this one, and there's a reason for that one.
Go on.
Because I fucking guarantee you that the orange juice had fucking pulp in it.
Right, just so everyone knows what's going on.
Catch him up, John.
We had a hot debate about orange juice. Whether it should have pulp or no pulp.
No,
And
this is... No.
me and Ben are definitely in the no pulp camp.
Murder, wrong. Agreed?
Yeah.
Thievery, wrong. Rape, wrong. Pulp, wrong. It's not a debate, it's a fucking status. Now, it's anal sex. If you're into it and you want to do it, fucking be my guest. But don't assume that person wants it. You ask first, okay? Are we all in agreement?
Well, no, so I'm on the side where I think like pulp and orange juice is great because, it's a fruit. Like it's got like...
Because it's a fruit. That's the best he could come back with. That's I'm going to bring back the fucking the sodomy anecdote on that one. It's anal sex is okay because it's a hole. Like fucking there's a prerequisite to anal sex and it must be applied.
Yeah.
Okay?
But okay, like hear me out. If you juiced an orange, it's going to have pulp in it.
Agreed.
You've got to, you
gotta strain that shit, man.
What you're doing is taking away from the situation.
No, because you don't fucking drink the wine after it's been trodden on. Yeah, there's a process that happens after that.
But you do drink. Yeah.
Yeah, we're halfway through the fucking story. Okay, now you've squashed your orange, and now you've got your product. Okay, and we're gonna take it to the end. We're gonna remove the fucking bits of skin. Okay, because that's what it is. It's fucking fruit dandruff. Get it out of there. All right?
I know you can't see this at home, but he is so angry.
Blood.
So, like, genuinely, to everyone out there that's listening, if you like pulp, we're gonna do a little poll on Instagram.
Yeah, we're gonna do a poll.
And like we can really like answer this question for sure, like because I think the vast majority of people prefer pulp because it's clearly better.
I actually think this is like the fucking pineapple on pizza thing. That's like
Wrong.
I don't know. No, that's a mere skirmish. Okay, this is World War One. Pulp. Countries have gone to war over pulp.
But do you know, I've been hurt by these polls before because the peeing in the shower thing genuinely took me by surprise.
Really, I shouldn't have done.
The amount of people who piss in the shower.
Yeah, I find that weird.
People, vote.
Right,
I tell you who I don't want to vote. A Florida man that did things on the 18th of my birthday.
On the 18th of your birthday.
Nice.
You see
Nice.
Did he walk
You have 12 possible options if you want to guess his banking password.
I've got to change that now. So, Florida man arrested for masturbating with a pickle on private property.
Nice.
Right, how do you masturbate with... Is it going up?
Let me open
Or
that.
is your stuff going in?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm going to open the story. I'm going to find out.
I don't want to know.
It's ribbed for his pleasure.
Oh, this story is great. One Florida man found himself in a pickle.
Hey! This wasn't from the Metro, was it?
Oh, he inserted the pickle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One Florida man found a pickle in him.
Yeah. He didn't find himself in a pickle.
Fucking.
He found the guy lying flat on his back, no pants or undergarments on his bottom half. Had his penis in one hand and a large uneaten pickle in the other hand, using the pickle to penetrate his rectum whilst he was masturbating. Florida man. Florida man. And here's another one that's not much better. It doesn't start with Florida man. It starts with fully naked Florida man defecated on a glass table in his neighbour's porch for unknown reasons.
So sorry for the vast majority of normal Floridians because like there's just never been this many fucking articles written where it's
Normal Floridians.
Good point.
I love Florida. It's the Blackpool of America.
Florida man pulls 3-foot sword on cops after they approach his car.
Because why not?
No, you know what though? In America, it's not a gun, so fuck it, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Apparently, when officers responded to the scene, the guy was spoken to through the door of his RV camper, and he was still visibly naked and highly uncooperative.
Yeah, he's just shit on someone's table.
It's just
He's not
shit
gonna be
on
cool.
someone. I mean, like a Florida man.
At least in Florida, they get creative with it. Like they're trying to fuck alligators and whatever.
You don't have a choice. I mean, that's the thing. Out in Florida, one crawled into the fucking swimming pool.
It's like the rules just don't apply there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say that it speaks volumes to the people who optionally live with dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. And you see them all the time. You're just driving down the road and there's just fucking alligators.
Yeah.
Apparently they look like dogs.
Apparently they do. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Thank you for your
Florida.
stories and thank you, Florida.
Florida,
honestly,
don't send them in. We'll find them.
Yeah. If you've got any really good ones from your birthday, actually, please send them in because that'd be amazing to see.
Yeah. Or if you've got any better locations where we can type in birthday and location.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, audience.
Thank you.
Right, which story did we like the best?
I like a weekend of bowel problems because the guy sent us a lovely little message at the end.
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay,
an
we'll
honour to
train
be on the
wank.
podcast. Well, it'll be an honour to send you a t-shirt, my man.
Yeah,
it would
but
be.
I also think that wanking on a train, getting caught, and understanding your crime.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, and then we've had weekends come early, which was good. I think, though, I'm going to go with a weekend of bowel problems.
Weekend
Yeah.
of our problems. Okay.
Yeah.
The first unanimous decision.
But, no, last week we had...
did we?
Was it? I can't remember.
Let's go with it.
The seagull artiste.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God, I feel like we should just read that one again. It's so good.
It'll be
Alf,
going in
you've
the
got a
best.
t-shirt coming your way, my man.
Yeah.
Happy days. Thank you, Alf, and thank you for everyone who sent your stories in.
Thank you for sending in. If you have your own story to send in, please send them in to stories@thethreadofgentleman.com.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to our emails.
Adios.
No, you can't. Adios, muchachos.
He's the fucking Zorro of this group. Like, you don't see him, and then he just kind of appears and disappears.
In the background, just...
And he's gone.
Wow.
He doesn't have a black cape, he's got a brown one.
Oh, man. Right, thank you for listening, everybody. We will see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
All the best.
Bye-bye.